And we are back for the third and final installment of Obonnanza 2020.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. One submission or a knockout to decide the winner. And it is for the Animated Wrestling League World Tag Team Championship.
This team shouldn't even be here tonight, in my opinion, ladies and gentlemen. The Bullet Club in its entirety was banished from the AWL years ago. But when the AWL Commissioner decided to establish a best four for the tag team divisions, Bullet Club held the record for most title defenses in a single reign. So the Commissioner decided that two members of Bullet Club should represent the faction in the Forge the Four tournament. And these two were pretty much the only ones available. We didn't even know Evil was a member of Bullet Club yet at this point when these two were brought in, the Tokyo Pimps and the Bone Soldier, a tag team of convenience and necessity. And I find myself in the unenviable, unusual, and disturbing position of rooting for the Augments, rooting for 2/3 of the Golden Triangle. And here they come, that mutated version of the Animated Wrestling League theme song that they like to use. Dr. Jigoku with a flair for the dramatic, he loves to reverse and twist and pervert anything he gets his hands on. There he is, the mad scientist of professional wrestling, with his champions, two of them, at his side. Subite, Jigoku Hakase no tame ni. All for Dr. Jigoku. Project Tetsu on your left, Project Z on your right. The AWL World Tag Team Champions. And I still can't believe I actually want them to win this match. Right now they are representing the Animated Wrestling League against the invading forces of Bullet Club. If Project Tetsu, the Iron Project, and the modern-day Frankenstein, Project Z, can turn back the challenge of Bullet Club, well, frankly, there won't be a reason to have Bullet Club in the AWL anymore. They'll have no right to be here. So this is for a lot more than just the World's Tag Team Championship. This is to excise the infestation, the infection that is Bullet Club from this promotion. Which does explain why Gedo is here, ready to make trouble on the outside. Not that Dr. Jigoku is above breaking the rules whenever he feels like it. The longest running, continuously running championship in the promotion, the World's Tag Team titles. Let's go to the official introductions.
Introducing first the challengers representing Shin-Nihon Pro Wrestling, accompanied by Gedo. They are the #1 contenders in the AWL Best Fours of Tokyo Pimps, Takahashi Yujiro, Bone Soldier, Ishimori Taishi. Together they are Bullet Club. And their opponents, they are the reigning and defending Animated Wrestling League World's Tag Team Champions. Tonight, making their 5th title defense, fighting out of the laboratory, accompanied by Dr. Jigoku, Project Tetsu, Project Z, the Augments. This is an officially sanctioned Tag Team Championship match under the auspices of the Animated Wrestling League, AWL Commissioner presiding. At the sound of the bell, AWL Senior Official Joey Palagoosh in charge.
We've had 2 title matches so far on Obonnanza. We've had 2 title changes. Let's see if we get a third. 30 minutes on the clock. Tachiai. Oh, no go. Junior heavyweight versus super heavyweight. It's a predictable outcome as Project Tetsu dominating Ishimori in the opening seconds of this match. Now, I've said for years that Ishimori Taishi is 10 pounds of muscle in a 5-pound bag, but maybe you need 15 pounds to take down Project Tetsu. Going off the rope, trying to build up some momentum with a short Rana, and manages to do it. Physics be darned. Damage done to Project Tetsu, who's actually looking a little loopy here in the opening minutes. No tag for you, however. Oh, and an attempt at the cheap shot countered by the Tokyo Pimp and a blind tag. Rare that we see that in the AWL. We prefer our hand-to-hand tags. But a backbreaker, sidewalk slam style backbreaker by Project Tetsu. Running drop toe hold by the Tokyo Pimp. A strong style coming into effect here. Big clothesline by the champion. Physical dominance. I mean, look at these guys. I don't think does Takahashi Yujiro even barely comes up to the chest of Project Tetsu, the dean of the active augments, not the first augment, but the longest lasting. Dr. Jigoku does not like when his projects fail him, as we recently saw with the, no better term for it, the execution of the X-Drone. Double Irish Whip, double big back body drop, and that is a huge fall. That's at least a 7-foot fall down to the canvas. And while they wrestle, and he attacks with the fleshy bit. That's unusual. Normally, Project Z would hit with that metallic right hand of his. And now going for a camel clutch, but a brilliant counter sending Project Z face first into the bottom rope. Neck breaker by the challenger, looking for a tag, goes back to Ishimori. Ishimori, despite being the shorter of the two members of Bullet Club, I would argue easily the strongest in this team, this impromptu COVID-19 required team of Ishimori and Takahashi. Of soldier and pimp, not a pimps, plural. Not something you would expect. It over the top rope, cross body block, all the way down to the floor. Unorthodox, but effective offense as they continue to brawl on the outside. And I would be remiss if I did not remind you of the champion's advantage in the event of a countout. No matter who is counted out, the champions would retain the titles. Pinfall, submission, knockout, the only way the titles can change hands. That's why we have the extended time limit to prevent the champion from simply running out the clock. And somehow Ishimori in control of the modern-day Frankenstein. And wait a minute. Referee's discretion on the interference there by Dr. Jigoku. Senior official Joey Baba Ganoush of the famous Baba Ganoush wrestling family has to be aware there is going to be shenanigans. You've got Gedo, you've got Dr. Jigoku, you've got probably the rest of Bullet Club sneaking around the back somewhere. Tag made, Project Tetsu now in legally. Going up, oh no, reversal, or an escape I should say, not necessarily a reversal. Belly to belly slam with some high impact offense. Project Tetsu now stomping away at a former IWGP Junior Heavyweight and Junior Heavyweight Tag Team Champion. Also a former co-holder of the Never Six-Man titles, but nobody really cares about that. And another tag Kogeki opportunity here. Going up, oh no. No. Oh! Spine-cracking impact by the Augments.
Go Keikon! 5 minutes! 5 minutes past!
And we are only 1/6 of the way through the time limit, ladies and gentlemen. Anything could happen in the next 24 minutes and 45 seconds. Oh! So, wing and a miss by Ishimori. You don't expect... Uh-oh. Powerbomb suplex hanging Ishimori out to dry. That is not a rubber band, ladies and gentlemen. That's a steel elevator cable. spine buster. Or more of a just throw him to the ground and hurt him as hard as you can. And another tag, which means another tag Kogeki. They got 5 seconds for this. Sacrifice! Sacrifice for the experiment 1. Broken up by the Tokyo Pimps, who gets a full Nelson slam for his trouble. Senior official Joey Babaganu starts the disqualification count. And remember, champion's advantage. And nothing, absolutely nothing, is Yujiro Takahashi able to do. I don't care, euthanize the name or not. Fall forward, powerbomb, vintage, Project Tetsu. So far, Bullet Club have not been able to mount much of an offense here. Gedo has slipped a steel chair into the ring, but I don't think Ishimori is anywhere near able to get his hands on it. Modified camel clutch. And just trying to rip the head off of the shoulders. I'm sure Dr. Jigoku could give him a replacement if he needs it. Clothesline takes the junior heavyweight down. Maybe Bullet Club, this was a bad idea, sending your junior heavyweights up against two of the largest, most powerful, toughest wrestlers in the industry right now. When it comes to just pure bulk, as much as I don't like to admit it, Jigoku has created possibly the ultimate combination. And another sacrifice! Into the cover. 1, 2. Now wait a minute. The referee dealing with the outside action here. That was at least Gedo. Yeah, okay, not surprised. Dealing with Gedo on the outside. And that gives Ishimori a chance to take advantage. But can he do so? No, he cannot. The Augments just too big. Wait a minute! Gedo in the ring. 1. You gotta get out of here, Gedo. He didn't actually touch anybody. He didn't attack anybody. Unfortunately, whatever distraction Gedo is setting up here, the rest of the Augments are not able to take advantage. Sorry, the rest of the Bullet Club are not able to take advantage. Bone Soldier gets knocked flat on his ass yet again. And they're taking a lot of punishment here. To their credit, they're taking the punishment, they keep going. That's the strong style. That is the fighting spirit of Shinhon Puroresu. But yeah, they're going to have to start swinging together some offense. And Ishimori now getting distracted by the diabolical Dr. Jigoku. Get it. Oh! Able to land at least a shot. Tag Kogeki opportunity. No! Yet again, I don't know what he's doing there. What he's trying for. It's almost like halfway between an inverted cross body block and a hip attack. And he's never hitting it. He's gone for that move in the corner about 4 or 5 times now as Ishimori, and he has yet to actually connect. Taiji, Ishimori, Taiji in serious trouble here, and I think he's been busted open. There's the tag. Oh, yes, he has. And let's crack your spine while we're at it. The Bullet Club humiliated here. Lateral press, not even bothering to hook the leg, and that may be the only thing that saved Ishimori and Bullet Club's chances of becoming the world's tag team champions. Sunset flip. Unable to put together a pinning predicament. As Jigoku again gets involved.
10 minutes. 10 minutes past.
Okay, I know I said the referee was going to have a long whistle on the shenanigans, but this is getting ridiculous. Oh! Lifting Uranagi side slam. Irish whip into the corner. And smash! Ishimori is out of this. Elevated choke. And look at that. His feet have got to be dangling 1.5 feet in the air. The heels of his boots about at the level of the knees of the modern-day Frankenstein. This is only our semi-final match, ladies and gentlemen. We have Wyvern challenging for the Grand Championship. Coming up next, you can click the time code if you want to see where that match starts. Yeah, not even going to try a dragon screw leg whip here, but what is this? Going for some kind of a figure four. No, an inverted figure four. Going for total submission. I didn't even know he knew how to do that. I have never seen Ishimori use this move before. But unable to put it together. Going for that right hand. No, not with the metallic right hand. Oh! Inverted choke slam. Into the cover. 1, 2. Good night and goodbye and good luck. Bang! Bullet Club done in the Animated Wrestling League.
Here are your winners, and still Animated Wrestling League Tag Team Champions of the World, the Augments.
Thank you, Augments, for that victory. Oh, that hurt to say. Main event time. The Grand Championship is on the line.
The following contest is your main event of the evening, scheduled for one fall, one submission and knockout to decide the winner, and it is for the Animated Wrestling League Grand Championship.
Here we go. Can the Dragon slay the Cyborg? That made a lot more sense in my head. It is the second generation of the Dragons, the young dragon, the bearer of the sigil, ready to take up his sensei's role and illuminate the AWL Arena in the Dragon Fire! Cliches and long-running jokes aside, you see that ugly t-shirt that barely fits under the harness? Well, that's a little bit of subconscious, I think, because that is concealing the rib injury that Wyvern picked up at AWL 320 in the ladder match. I do not believe that has fully healed. You can see, yep, the rib's still taped up. The young dragon is going to have to face, I hate to say it, the most dominant champion in AWL history at less than 100%. And there he is, originally known as the Japanese destroyer, Akaisha, brainwashed by Dr. Jigoku into becoming H03 of the Dorei Corps, and finally upgraded to a given definition into becoming this unstoppable cybernetic monstrosity known as Jigoku Destroy, the only augment Dr. Jigoku has ever put his name on. That is a big deal. He believes this is his masterwork, and considering that this will be the 7th title defense, the potentially record-breaking for the AWL Grand Championship. And remember, Akaisha already had the record for the World's Heavyweight title. He could very easily become the record-shattering Grand Champion tonight, unless Wyvern can dig down deep and pull out a miracle.
Introducing first the challenger. Fighting out of Tokyo, Japan, he is the #1 contender in the AWL Best 4. The bearer of the sigil, Wyvern!
Look on the ribs, he looks good, he looks ready.
And his opponent, fighting out of the laboratory, accompanied by Dr. Jigoku. He is the reigning and defending Animated Wrestling League Grand Champion. Tonight, he makes his 7th title defense. Jigoku Destroy. This is an officially sanctioned Grand Championship match under the auspices of the Animated Wrestling League, AWL Commissioner presiding. At the sound of the bell, AWL Senior Official Joey Papadeluch in charge.
I'm being told by the lawyers in the back that I have to remind you that AWL Senior Medical Official Dr. Marcus Feelgood has cleared Wyvern to compete. Apparently that's a liability thing. 30 minutes on the clock. Tachiai. And Wyvern takes down the champion. The opening salvo, the opening strike in sumo is called tachiai. That is so vital. It's getting the momentum on your side immediately, and Wyvern with a good, well-timed series of strikes until the champion cuts him off with a big boot. The opening minute can often tell us how... Oh, on the ropes, literally. Trying to chop down a tree. The educated feet of Wyvern coming into play. And going for some... What's he going for now? Oh, stomp to the midsection. He's going for the fleshy bits. Always good when you're fighting a cyborg. Go for the... Oh, my God! Beautiful dragon salt. Off of the ropes. Wyvern pulling out all the stops in the opening minute. Cover. One. No, not even a one count. 1 minute in, and Wyvern showing he can have the champion reeling. He's got this. He can do it. Drop kick into the corner. Barely staggers the champion, but the running... Again, I think it was another running boot into a quick cover. And do I sense desperation from the cyborg? I think I do. I think he's seen... Oh, there's the Dragon Kanrana. Wyvern, the young dragon, trained by the original AWL Dragon. And the bearer of the sigil, Dragon Drop! He's Satsuwaza, Dragon Drop! Come on, kid, cover him. Cover him, cover him, cover him. Wyvern is a one-time AWL Grand Champion. He was the second ever Grand Champion. Jigoku just... Wait a minute! Shinjidai Sunrise with a 1! 2! So close. So close to the Shinjidai Sunrise. As I was saying, Wyvern, the second ever AWL Grand Champion. And the 20th champion in the ring right now against him. We have some long title reigns here, and a couple of short ones as well. Trying to dislocate the arm, maybe remove it entirely from the cyborg. Who knows if that socket joint still in any way connects to the biological original form of Hakaisha. No idea. Could be a RoboCop thing for all I know. I don't have a degree in the mad sciences. I didn't even minor in the mad sciences. Wasteland. Followed up by a senton. And remember, that's a whole lot of armor. There's a whole lot of very heavy steel plating in the flesh, in the former flesh of Jigoku Destroy. Irish whip into the corner. Backslide. Uh-oh. The chair comes in. Cross body block. The referee may see that chair, but he can't really... Oh, wait a minute. No! German on the chair! On the chair with a German suplex! And going for a third hat-trick suplex, subtype German on the weapon! That cannot possibly be legal. Cover for the 1, 2. Somehow, Wyvern digs down deep. And remember, he's still got injured ribs. That means his gas tank is nowhere near as full as it would be normally. He's got to be having trouble drawing a deep breath. Uh-oh. He's Satsuwaza. Tatsumaki! Tatsumaki! The tornado! Tatsumaki! For the 1, 2, 3. No! Wyvern again gets his shoulder up, showing... Uh-oh, wait a minute. What is this? The removal of the turnbuckle pad. Oh, God. He's already taken so much damage to the back thanks to that steel chair. Yet again, Tatsumaki reversal. Inverted DDT. Wyvern showing he can counter the Tatsumaki. And also showing he gets way too easily distracted, in my opinion. Right hand. Dragon Kanrana. Straight up and down. And is he going to climb onto the bare turnbuckle? Yes, he is. Are we seeing Dragon Star? Yes, I think we are. Dragon knees! Knees, knees, knees! Jigoku Destroy got his knees up for the Dragon Star. Oh, no. No. Oh! Oh, no, right into that steel, right into that ring of steel. How is this legal? How is this not a... He'd retained the title on a disqualification. That's why it's not a disqualification. Shinjidai, Sunrise counter, power slam. Jigoku, the forces of Jigoku, pulling out all the stops here. Tatsumaki! And I'm surprised that's not a full-on knockout, but the cover for the 1, 2, 3. 7. title defenses. Wyvern hit it with everything he had, the Dragon Drop, the Shinji Dai. He countered the Tatsumaki at least once, but in the end, it just was not enough. Right here, take a look at this. Directly onto that chair, shoulders back and head, colliding with that solid, unforgiving steel. They need to put an asterisk next to this victory, but they're not going to.
Here's your winner, and still Animated Wrestling League Grand Champion, Jigoku.
We have new Joshi Tag Team Champions, a new Intercontinental Champion, but the bottom line of the night, the Golden Triangle, the forces of Jigoku, reign supreme in the Animated Wrestling League. I'm Ryu Sensei. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the show. Leave a comment, like, share, and subscribe. This has been the Animated Wrestling League Obonnanza 2020. Korede, Samadida.